Okay, today we're going to test this Atlas lock. I've seen some goofballs online running their mouths about stuff they have no idea about. Just pluck up like a bunch of chickens. So we're going to show that they're all wrong here. Let's get into this.
It's my pleasure. To present Jimislash.
Okay, so just like with most new things or most things that are really cool, or there's always going to be somebody that's yapping and running their mouth. And one of the things I've run into is people saying, "Well, this Atlas lock, the way it pulls back, it's gonna activate when you're using it, and it's gonna come down your fingers, and you know, the meat of your hand is gonna open this lock, or the meaty part of your thumb is gonna cause this thing to slam down." All right, so no, it's not. So what we're gonna find here is how far you gotta pull this thing back. So let's just look at this first. How far you gotta pull it back. So you gotta pull it back right to there to activate it. So you got to pull it back pretty significantly. If you look here, it finally, so you got, what is that? Nope. So right about there. So how many inches is that? I don't know how many inches is that. I don't have it, but it's like, it's a little over, it's like 1, 2, 3/8 of an inch. So you got to pull that thing back a little over 3/8 of an inch. So I'm going to show you. Now, look at my hand. I have a pretty meaty hand. As far as width and circumference, it's an extra large hand. Now, finger length, it's more like a Fred Flintstone thing, where my fingers aren't long enough. But the width of my hand and the thickness of my hand is extra large gloves, I think. So it's like almost 12 inches in circumference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jam the meaty part of my thumb into this lock depressed area here. And I'm going to do everything I can to close it on purpose. So, ow, that hurts, number one. So I'm really wanting to do this. Ow! It's not working. This is a goofball grip, first off, that you're going to grab this thing that deep. So I'm doing it. So here I am, slamming this thing, slam it sideways. Now you can hear it a little loose, but that is not coming open. It's not coming open. So it's going to loosen up as you pull it back. So yeah, it rattles a little bit, but it's not going to open until you get that thing way back. So let's keep going here. So yeah, I'm going to use this as a hammer in the open position. Ow! All right, let's try left-handed because the right hand's killing me. All right, here we go. Now I got the blade tape just in case these idiots are right, but they're not. So look at that. All right, there we go. I'm hammering the mess out of this thing, trying to get this thing to unlock. So the stupidest thing you can do is take this thing open and then try to hammer it. So that's going to be rougher than you cutting and doing all this and thinking it's going to break on you, or slicing through a rope or some meat or whatever you're using this for, chopping. Honestly, any situation where you're chopping with this thing and that your thumb is activating this on accident. This thing is not going to open on accident. So all you moron trolls out there just going blocka 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 about this, you don't know what you're talking about. I mean, look at my hands. I really dug the lock into my hand to try and make this. I'm trying to get this to fail so that I don't have to make this video about all these people that just have nothing better to do than to say stupid things. I'm not mad at them because I understand anything that's happy, anything that's good, there's going to be people whining and complaining about it. There's always going to be a naysayer, and that's fine. But in this instance, the naysayers are incorrect. This thing is not going to open until you want it to open. So there you go. Let me try one more time. I'm going to try and open this thing without too much pain, with seriously just sitting here trying to activate it with my thumb meat. So here we go. I'm going to... Oh! It's still not opening. Oh! Ah! In case y'all doubt my veracity, look. I'm really trying. Oh, then I banged up the side of my finger too. Alright. So... Ow. There you go. This thing is locked up. You don't have to worry about it opening on you. You know, you have to worry about it catching on something. And it's just not. It's going to open and close when you want it to open and close. I can take this tape off of here. And I've gummed it up just for you in the goofy seats. There you go. Cold Steel Mayhem, Beast Lock, Beast Knife. And I'll talk to you later. Engage. Just for extra video.